It's 2:47 a.m. and I'm staring at the ceiling, which at this point feels more like a blank spreadsheet of my thoughts. Out of nowhere, my brain whispers, "Hey, what is cryptocurrency?" And now I can't sleep. Because if I'm honest, I don't even fully understand normal currency. I mean, I trade leaves for berries at the corner market, and everyone's fine with that. But crypto, it's like invisible money that lives in the clouds, or the internet, or somewhere. And now I'm picturing a tiny golden coin with wings flying through the Wi-Fi like a rebellious fairy. So I start imagining if I bought one of these Bitcoins, would I keep it in my pocket? My pocket doesn't even have Wi-Fi. Do I feed it electricity? Does it grow? Every time I try to picture it, my brain adds more nonsense, like, what if each Bitcoin was actually a baby dragon that gets stronger when people believe in it, kind of like Peter Pan? But with blockchain, and then I remember that people mine these things, which sounds less like finance and more like an adventure quest. Are there miners with helmets and pickaxes digging in the internet caves for digital gems? Because if so, I want one of those helmets. Then it hits me. Mining takes computers, not big ones. Maybe the dragons aren't in caves, they're trapped in server rooms, guarded by IT wizards wearing hoodies and drinking caffeine potions. I can almost hear them chanting, hash, 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 as sparks fly. It's like Hogwarts, but every spell is just a really long password. I wonder if the wizards ever lose a coin and pretend it was a long-term investment. That's what I do. I scroll through my laptop, trying to learn more, but all the words feel like riddles. Blockchain, decentralization, smart contracts, every term sounds like something you'd hear in a sci-fi movie. Captain, the blockchain has been breached, or initiate smart contract sequence. Meanwhile, I can't even get my coffee machine to connect to Bluetooth. If this is the future of money, I think I'm already bankrupt in spirit. But imagine if New York ran on crypto. I'm walking through Times Square, and instead of ads, there are just glowing QR codes everywhere. Taxi drivers ask for gas fees, not tips. The squirrels in Central Park are trading nuts on the blockchain, and somewhere a raccoon is bragging about his NFT collection. It's chaos, but fancy chaos. The kind where everyone feels rich but no one knows why. My thoughts drift again. What if I created my own coin? Sloth coin. It would move slowly. Obviously, transactions would take 3 business weeks. The logo would just be me yawning on a golden leaf. Its value would depend on how many naps I take per day. Investors would be chill, no panic selling, because they'd all be too relaxed to check the market. Honestly, it might be the most stable crypto out there. Still, I keep wondering what gives it value. With regular money, you can hold it, you can fold it, you can lose it in the laundry. But crypto is like a collective daydream we all agreed to believe in, a big invisible trust fall. Somewhere out there, people are buying pixelated monkeys for millions of dollars, while I'm debating whether I can afford extra guacamole. Maybe that's the real lesson. Value isn't real. It's just convincing enough to make us feel something. And then there's the danger, scams, hacks. Rug pulls, whatever that means. It sounds like a terrible yoga pose. Every article says, don't invest what you can't afford to lose, which for me is basically everything. But part of me loves the mystery. Maybe that's the point of it. Crypto isn't supposed to make sense. It's supposed to make you wonder. It's a story we all tell each other about freedom and risk, but dressed in neon code. As my thoughts slow down, I picture myself inside the blockchain. Floating through an endless digital jungle where glowing coins hang from vines, monkeys trade data instead of bananas, owls whisper price predictions in binary. I reach for one shining Bitcoin, and it bursts into light, turning into a million tiny fireflies that spell the word belief, maybe. That's all this is, a digital dream made real by how much we want it to be. It's almost 4 a.m. now. I think I finally get it, not the math, not the tech, but the feeling. Crypto is just another way humans chase meaning in the dark. Another story of trying to make something out of nothing. And me? I'm just a sloth with too much imagination and not enough sleep. Maybe tomorrow I'll buy a sloth coin. Or maybe I'll just buy a coffee. One thing's for sure, both will keep me awake.